Hello everybody and welcome back to UniversalGiant Plays Kirby's Block Ball. Today we're going to be starting the final stage of the game, Stage 11. We can only unlock this having already cleared all 10 borderlines. And since we know pretty much everything a tutorial can teach us, they just show us a little gag of beating Dedede by blowing up the blocks around him. Haha. Seriously though, this level is not to be taken lightly by any means. This level loves to screw with you. It knows what you do not like, and it will use them to your disadvantage here. So if you can think of something about this game, something like Breakout style that you would not like to see, like blocks in weird places, or just a bunch of strange gimmicks that you were hoping you wouldn't have to see and have not had the displeasure of running into so far, yeah, that's what this level's for, folks. So don't get your hopes up. We will see plenty of stuff you did not want to see. You saw I got rid of my flame ability over here. Quite frankly, these blocks at the top are difficult to grab if you do not have the stone ability. So I just grab it for this only. If you leave the blocks over there, you can just grab all the points from these star blocks, which is what I like to do. Because otherwise, you'd likely finish the level before you got these. The stone ability isn't going to be that much help to us in the next round, but as far as clearing out those star blocks, it does wonders. I guess the first round isn't that hard. It's just a little strange that you're working from the ceiling where normally you're working from the ground. Because you can see just about all the blocks in this stage you had to clear from the top. It's a little more disorienting than anything else, but it's not that bad. And who remembers how much I hate 1x1s? They get their revenge. Yeah, as you can see, stone ability is pretty useless in this round. This is why I particularly like Spark, because you can go through all of these as if they're transparent. But at the same time, that makes it. Spark doesn't let you move around any more than regular Kirby can, so it's not like you have any sort of added mobility, which means hard to get blocks are still hard to get with the Spark ability. So it doesn't really help you in that regard, but it makes things go a little bit faster so you can nab those blocks. Most of these levels will have an enemy that drops the multi-ability power-up, so you can select which one you want. That's the propeller in the middle. He or she, whatever it is, will drop one of those, but it's difficult to nail him because it's got, you see, those blocks that we keep slamming ourselves into. They make it difficult to grab that guy from the ground. You actually have to sort of lock yourself in there. And usually by the time you do that, the things run out. I don't know what I want now. I think I'll go with Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, the Burn ability doesn't make those blocks, at least the ones that are above the permanent blocks, they're not any easier to get. I think I can nab a star block or two from over here. I forget where it is. I think it's to the left of me. Yeah. So I'll just grind some points here. One more. That'll do it. I forget how much the borderline is here. I mean, quite frankly, you don't need it to beat the game, so most of the time I just finish without it. Which is why I don't remember what it is. But you have a lot of opportunities for points in this level, even though there aren't any bonuses. I don't believe there's a warp star either, but it could just be negligence on my part. I might not remember where it is. Because if it's in here, I forget where it is, and I almost never get it. Also, and please correct me if I'm wrong, tell me there's another YouTube video of this stage. I have not been able to find one, which surprises me to no end. I mean, I understand this game isn't, you know, it's not as popular as maybe Kirby's Dream Land or any of the other Kirby games, or most of Nintendo's games for that matter. I mean, most people don't like these sort of, I guess you could call them spin-offs, although they're not really spin-offs. I mean, it's just a different style game with the Kirby label on it, but I find it particularly fun, and I don't see why other people don't have as much exposure to this game as I have. I'm running out of things to talk about, Kirby. Can you just get that block, please? I mean, I've said multiple times that I don't like one-by-one blocks. We don't need to emphasize the point anymore. The point has been made. Okay, Kirby, seriously, get your... yes, thank you. Round 3. Cramped spaces galore. You can actually go about this round 2 different ways. You can see everything in here is fenced off. But if you can somehow avoid grabbing the bomb in here, then, you know, you can just grab all the blocks in there, but that's very difficult to do. So now this stage is pretty much open on all sides, which is... it doesn't make it very easy. Unless you're quick like me. Those angled blocks on the edges are particularly annoying. So are we up to a mini-boss yet? Not yet! This stage wouldn't be fun if it was just as short as the other ones were, would it? Absolutely not. Although we do get to collect star blocks now. You saw the last... oh boy. Yeah, I forgot running into that guy makes Kirby go really, really fast. I wonder if Flame would slow him down. No, he's still going fast as hell. But yeah, now we can finally complete this level. Oh, I got stone. Oh well. Good. For better or worse, we have stone now, folks. Which means I can go get the star block if I really want it. Oh no, stone sends me flying to the right, not to the left. Okay. If you want to grab those star blocks, I suggest you leave the shiny blocks in the middle where they are, so you don't miss them. Because right now, as it is, I can just go straight for the star blocks, and if I don't inflate Kirby, I can assure myself that I get that last one. But if I'm not able to bounce myself all the way over there like this, I'm probably just going to skip it. Yeah. Not working. Actually, maybe this stone will help. Can I... there we go. Alright, now we can complete this stage. Like I said, I'm really methodical with the star blocks, and for the last boss, they will really come in handy. I mean, you think they're only going to give you a couple of star blocks in the mid-levels, and most of them are going to be in the last one, but believe me, you're going to want to collect as many here as you can, because the ones in the mini-boss stage are just horrendously difficult to get. I mean, it's broken up into 2 sides. I don't want to explain it too much before we actually get there. But it's sort of broken up into 2 sides, and chances are, by the time you finish breaking up one of them, then the other one is not easy to get. I did not expect Kirby to go through there. I could probably grind points from that star block if I really wanted to, but I don't think there's time for it. I'd rather just complete the stage. 11-5. Oh my goodness, don't get me started. You see those blocks sort of stuck off to the side? They are not your friend. They are extremely difficult to grab. And you can spend a hell of a lot of time on this stage. Oh boy. I forgot the star blocks were there. Guess I could grind points there too. I have to get rid of the star blocks anyway, because it's really difficult to get through here without getting them. So just knock that one all out of the way. Oh, good, don't lose Kirby. Don't lose Kirby. That's the one reason I'm afraid of using the flame ability in here. I'm going to have to cut this off before the end of this stage, aren't I? I can tell. I mean, I expect this one's going to take a long time. It always does. I spend several minutes on the stage because those 2 shiny blocks in the corners down here are a pain in the ass. I mean, the ones up here are difficult enough. And if you want to go for the star blocks, even those are easier. But the one thing that annoys me most about this stage is the angled corners where the shiny blocks are down here. That angled corner right there. It's really hard to predict whether or not it's going to send you flying straight to the spikes or sort of flying off to the side. It's annoying. Oh, I was hoping I could squeeze my way into that crevice so I could grab the star blocks. Not happening. Yeah, all of these levels had their little quirks. This one is difficult to get star blocks. Or shiny blocks, or whatever these are. I mean, it gives you plenty of time to collect those star blocks over there if you really want to. Which I do, but I don't want to waste time on this either. Because I'm just about at 11 minutes here. You know what, I'll squeeze in over here. I'll pause it.